The program as a whole, I have no doubt, has saved lives. I'm Jason Stier. I'm the principal at Riverview East High School, formerly the art teacher here, so a much different role that I play now and have played through the whole experience of Prepare You. A lot of ways it's similar in the fact that you're just trying to create opportunities for students to find their path through life and to navigate through things and understand things around them and find the things that they have within that are going to help them experience a good life. I've certainly seen a change. I think people have been able to put their challenges, their problems into a greater context. Like before, I think students took the smallest thing much more seriously and blew it out of proportion to make it feel like something that was going to defeat them or destroy them. And when you kind of unburied it, it really wasn't anything that even impacted them on a serious level. So just by going through the experience with Prepare You, again, they recognize all these things that their peers are going through, that their teachers are going through in life, and they have more to compare their own experiences to. So at the end of it, I see less, just to phrase it as drama, where kids are just trying to find something to be upset about or find something to have differences over. Now I think it takes a lot more for them to feel like there's something in their way. So they've definitely developed tools to think about their own life and compare it to a greater sense of others and the impact that their actions have on their own life and on everybody around them. So it's definitely changed the culture. The culture here is closer. More often now you see students that are immediately concerned if they see a student who has their head down or it doesn't look right that day, and they're concerned about their well-being. And that's kind of become the norm, where students are always just kind of making sure everybody's all right. I fought for it because I felt it was necessary. It's an experience. It's not a lesson plan. It's not the same for every group. It's not the same every day. It's based on how students respond and react, and that's just as much of a part of the program as the journaling and the lessons and the homework and the things that they take home to learn the skills. It's that experience. It's back to those connections and those relationships that our students need to be happy and healthy and successful. I get good, bad, and ugly. Some staff just blatantly said, I don't like this. I'm not comfortable with it. But we trust each other, and we believe that we all make decisions based on what's best for our students. So they'd go right back into it. They'd get in there and they'd work through the discomfort. And in the end, they all felt as though they were grateful for that opportunity. When you kind of push yourself beyond the bubble that you're comfortable in, you learn from it. Whether it feels good or not at the moment, you learn from it, you grow, and you become a stronger person. And my staff, they did that, and they work off of each other's energy, which is hugely important. The program as a whole, I have no doubt, has saved lives. But it's simply because of the fact that it removes the stigma from talking about our mental well-being. It lets students know that it's okay to struggle, it's okay to be angry, it's okay to feel anxious, it's okay to grieve. Those things in life that we're often running from or burying or hiding, they're okay talking about it, they're okay addressing it, and for me it's removed the stigma. I grew up thinking that mental health meant there was something wrong with you, and it took a long time before I realized that mental health is just as important as any other aspect of our life, and probably dictates most everything else in our life. So we have to pay particular attention to it and make sure that our mental well-being is first and foremost in our priorities. I know it's cliche at this point, but trust the process. Go with it and be open and honest and reflect often and talk about the experience, because that's just as important, so you don't think you're doing something wrong. It's necessary. Students need to know that it's okay to talk about their mental health, and when staff join in that crusade with them, it's even more meaningful, because again, we're all in this together.